You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
The AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AfterBuzz TV's WWE Pay-Per-View After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's WWE Pay-Per-View After Show.
We are on the road to SummerSlam, and it really kicked off tonight with, honestly, top to bottom, very solid matches as WWE brought us Battleground, and we are here to talk about it today. Welcome to AfterBuzz Battleground Special, everybody. I'm Christian Rosenberg, and I'm hanging out with 75% of our main event AfterBuzz crew this evening. We're going to have a splendid time. Sitting directly next to me is the calm one, Mr. Tom Connolly.
Yes, I am here. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Calm as always. Gotta love it. And then across the table, we have not nearly as calm, but maybe a little wild and crazy Scott Narver.
Yeah, I'm excited because a star was born tonight.
This is true, and we're going to get to it, and we're going to put the spotlight on you for that segment.
Oh, stop. Someone else deserves it. Far more than I.
This is true. Foreshadowing.
Rocking out.
And next to Scott Narver, the lovely Miss Markeia McCarty.
Ah, right here. Hey, guys.
And I feel like your outfit tonight is almost like a tribute to Naomi's outfit.
Oh, that was not planned at all, but
No?
yes,
Oh,
Naomi.
I thought you saw it and then ran home and changed.
No, this was my anime-esque outfit earlier for when I was doing Sailor Moon Crystal.
Okay. Nice. Well, yeah, overall, I mean, we're going to break down on the matches, but overall feeling of Battleground, I thought it actually overall lived up more to the expectations, being that we had a short break in between pay-per-views. It was only like 3 weeks to build this up. And I thought the matches overall delivered.
Yeah, I mean, top to bottom, it worked. I mean, we've had a long night of watching wrestling. We watched the pay-per-view almost twice.
Yeah.
True. We're on a little late tonight.
So, and rewatching it again, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Watching it a second time, it worked for me. I still was entertained watching it again. So.
Yeah, it's like each time a match happened, it was, oh, wow, that's probably the match of the night. Oh, no, wait, that one's the match of the night. Oh, no, wait. So it was an enjoyable experience. The entire, what was it, 6 hours of watching?
Well, when you watch that in the second time around.
Yes, we watched it again.
Welcome to our world, Markeia.
Welcome to the world of the wrestling nerds.
Oh, my
Let's
goodness.
watch it again. And again.
What Markeia doesn't realize is when we go home, we're all going to watch it again.
Yeah.
We already decided that
Yeah.
earlier. So.
We're going to watch the Battle Royal in reverse and watch everybody go into the ring.
Yeah.
So Xavier Woods wins.
Yep.
Got it. Oh, and speaking of what, I'm just going to say on the top, Corey is our new predictions champion.
Yeah,
Yes.
go KRA.
Corey and I both got 6 out of 8. But I don't know how many horseshoes and rabbit's feet she has, but she somehow picked Xavier Woods to be the first one eliminated from that Battle Royal and beat me in the damn tiebreaker.
Okay, who was your pick?
Kali!
Oh,
And it should have been Kali!
No, Kali
like
is going to
third.
toss
Yeah, he was
somebody.
the third one out. Kali tossed Woods out.
Yeah, he's going to toss somebody out.
It was like salt to the wound.
Go, Kaori.
Okay,
Way
you
to
got
read
next
it.
month. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got the big one in August. I haven't had that title in, I feel like, 12 years. Let's start.
But you're only 11 years old.
That's the crazy thing.
Right.
Wrestling ages you backwards. Pre-show, we actually have a bonus match. Out of nowhere, we get Fandango versus Adam Rose on our pre-show. But then that means that neither of them are in the Battle Royal that they were promoted to be in. Fandango even was on Raw at some point on commentary a couple weeks ago, dancing at the commentary booth saying, "I'm in the Battle Royal." And then he wasn't.
No,
Nope.
he gave up the prestige of winning a glorious championship to dance alone and be assaulted by everyone he knows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of sucked for him tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Adam Rose comes out. Apparently, Summer Rae and Layla are honorary Rosebuds for the night. And this was probably Adam Rose's longest match to date. And it was about 3.5 minutes long.
Really? I feel like he's had longer matches than this. This seemed real like a
On
short
WWE,
match.
I mean, on NXT, yeah.
I thought maybe on Raw or something he had a
I don't
match.
think he has.
Well, it kind of also, are we talking about time he spent in the ring with somebody? Because there was that duel match that he had with Titus O'Neil, where Titus
That's
was like,
true.
come on, and then he got him again.
Where he beat him twice in seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want to see Fandango. I think I mentioned this a week or two ago on one of the other shows. I want to see Fandango have an actual match where he doesn't get distracted by somebody. Because I think the last time that happened was WrestleMania against Chris Jericho.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the whole getting distracted all the time by, oh, there's music playing and people are dancing. Like, they just do that way too much, I feel like, anymore, of like, once you hear somebody's music, oh, what's going on? Like, and they don't pay attention to what's happening in the ring. You're there to wrestle. Pay attention with like the guy in the ring. Don't pay attention to the guy on the outside.
Tom, that's a sign of a good dance partner. He's very attentive, very aware of what needs to happen and change at any moment, so he can then reciprocate with other dance moves.
That's how it works out.
That's why you're not a great dancer.
Someone needs to take some dance lessons.
I must.
It is a good point, though. There's other tools in the toolkit to use than the distraction.
Yes.
Because every time you see somebody and their head whips around, you're like, oh, okay, well, they're about to lose this match. So I know for me personally, I would love for there to be something else. Whenever there is a distraction and the person doesn't lose, I shouldn't feel so relieved of that because they shouldn't have used the distraction in the first place.
Yeah. But needless to say, Summer Rae and Layla distract Fandango. Party foul by Adam Rose. He gets to win, and Fandango is left all alone once again. Now, Summer Rae and Layla are just, we're just going to make his life completely miserable for all eternity.
Oh, he did that to himself. He's a double dog.
A double dog.
Double dog.
A double dog.
Yes. Rub some Jersey in there.
No, that was my old Jewish New York lady accent.
I would like
a double
to see
dog.
At SummerSlam in Los Angeles, the City of Stars, Fandango have some dance auditions at the kickoff.
Ooh, fun.
And get a new dance partner.
Yeah. I like that.
That's what I'd like to see.
I'm for that. That'd be kind of cool.
Right?
Yeah, or the weeks leading up and then the debut at...
Or like the finals are at SummerSlam.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have the universe vote.
Yeah, get that app out.
Yes.
Hey, we haven't voted on the app in a long time.
we
Because
haven't.
there's a network we all need to get behind. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, I didn't know
Wait,
that.
there's a network?
It's got a lot of benefits.
I just spent $60 on this pay-per-view. What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't say anything.
Okay, it's okay. I'll split the money with you later. Sorry.
Wait, what? Was I the only one who paid? Second pre-show match. So we got two pre-show matches. This was the one that was advertised. Cameron versus Naomi. And I would just like to spend the next 20 minutes talking about their outfits. Because
Hands above the table.
bravo to both. Cameron, we'll start with Cameron. She decided to go Catholic schoolgirl on us. And she's got rid of half the blonde, like the top half of the blonde. So it's back to her brunette. And like the schoolgirl skirt, she had like the shiny, like the little like blue tie type thing. And her, with the new music and that outfit, I'm just like, hey, this could be the most entertaining type of Cameron that we've seen.
She clearly reads your tweets. And
Absolutely.
she hasn't blocked you like Ryback.
No, Ryback's blocked me, which still makes no sense to me. But
it does when you tell him to wear a Catholic schoolgirl outfit.
he will look stunning. And I don't recall me tweeting out, hey, Cameron, you know what you should do? Plaid skirt. But she did it, and I'm not complaining.
I love that the best part of this match is their outfits.
It actually wasn't a bad match overall.
Well, I love Naomi's outfit. I'll be completely honest. I mean, I love the yeah. Like I said, this was not planned, but yes.
Yeah. Then
that
Naomi comes out.
It was gorgeous in her hair.
Yeah.
And it looked like she was ready to go down.
Yeah.
You know, she was gonna throw down.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm like, where have these two girls been?
in Funkasaurus outfits, I guess.
Well, Naomi still has that music.
Yeah.
Why has Naomi not got a new music yet?
I don't know. They need to get on that. They really do.
They just maybe they bought like the licensing on it or something, and they just need to use it as much as they can until
they've had it since Ernest Miller used it.
Yeah, he's still getting a paycheck.
Exactly. That's why. They got to keep using it then.
Overall, I actually thought the match was pretty good. Cameron, who it's no secret as far as if you listen to shows I'm on, I'm not the biggest Cameron supporter. She's not very consistent, but tonight I thought she did a solid job. This is her biggest match to date, and I thought she did a good job. Kind of kept Naomi grounded, and ended up winning with go figure with the schoolgirl. And a handful of tights, where then Naomi was keeping her hand on the small area where the tights were being pulled up, which, to prevent any flash photography, which makes sense, but at the same time, she really was barely pulling it. There was nothing really being seen.
She's a classy lady.
Clearly.
Yeah,
based on that outfit, she's clearly a classy lady.
She can still be a classy lady and wear a really fun cosplay outfit like that. Don't even start.
I'm not going to start about cosplay.
Let's not go down that route.
I'm not going to mess with you when it comes to cosplay outfits and being classy.
Slaps may happen.
Why do I always end up getting slapped? Now the chat roll is going to want Markeia to slap me.
I'll let you know what
problem.
I'll let you know what they say.
No.
Yeah, if they want it,
I don't need to know because I know the answer.
We'll do that for them. We will do that for you.
Will we? Will we?
I don't know. I thought this match was okay. I mean, I feel like the majority of us picked Naomi to win because I thought, she was going to.
I didn't, but I still lost.
But it does help because it does continue this feud between the two.
Yeah. And again, because it's clear that AJ and Paige is not done. So with that, you can't suddenly have Naomi leap up and be in title contention and be like, oh, we're just going to ignore you because nothing's happening because we're focused on that. Let Cameron get a win. Let this continue a little longer. Naomi get a revenge. Then, maybe by then, Paige and AJ will be wrapping up, and then Naomi can take that next leap into the title contention.
That'd be nice. I mean, I'd pass, for her to at least get a really decent, it's between her and AJ or between her and Paige, and it's just, oh my God, I actually don't know who's going to win this time. Because I think she's a fantastic wrestler. She would make a great diva. I mean, her toolkit is super full. I don't know the last time I saw the Rear Window. In fact, I think I saw another wrestler do not the Rear Window. Rear View.
Rusev did it. Yeah.
Okay.
Just knocked out.
Oh wow.
Couldn't handle it.
Wow. Well, he's built like a brick house. So, in any case, yeah, she has fantastic moves. When she got on the mic, I think that was last week main event. You know, at first it started off slow, but then she really got into personality and everything, and the her and Cameron rivalry. So it's like she could do some mic time too. So yeah, I would love to see her do more stuff, to be more in the spotlight than on the fringes like she is now.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think maybe
I was about to go on. No,
I think if they're gonna keep continue with this, maybe at SummerSlam, it's a #1 contender match.
Hell in the Cell.
Yes, between them.
Iron Man.
And then whoever wins, then we'll face AJ or Paige at the next, Night of Champions.
Ooh, nice.
At least make it, they're having this feud, make it for something instead of just them hating each other too.
So do you
add
think
levels to it,
Do you think we could have 3 straight pay-per-views of multiple diva matches?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
It's a pretty awesome time that we have 3 diva storylines going on with Summer Rae and Layla. We have Naomi and Cameron, and then we've got AJ Lee and Paige going on.
No, you're also forgetting Stephanie and the Bellas.
Yep.
Oh,
There are 4.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There could be 3 women's matches on the next pay-per-view.
That would be crazy.
That'd be nutters.
But if they're all built up correctly, I mean, the Bree Stephanie one is just asking for it.
Yeah.
But
like
yeah,
a
then
slap to the face.
that is replayed on the WWE program every show that happened 2 months ago. Not like a slap that could happen tonight because it's not going to.
I don't know.
Well, if the people want it. If the people want it, we'll deliver.
Hey, if the people want you in Cameron's outfit, are you going to deliver that too?
Well, I liked Naomi's outfit. Let's get that
Fair
right.
enough. All right, pay-per-view starts. We start with a 2 out of 3 tag team titles match. The Usos versus Harper and Rowan. Holy crap. You want to talk about stealing the show from the get-go. these guys, we knew this was going to deliver. But dear God, did it deliver. I mean, it was interesting because, like, the first 2 falls happened within maybe 6-7 minutes. And then the third fall was, like, your Ring of Honor, you know, like...
It was like 10-15
indie show, Japanese
classic, fighting spirit, kick out, like it was like
no sell super kick into lariat. I mean,
it's Christmas with all your grandparents, a dad, stepdad, like everybody trying to compensate as a single child, like here, more, here,
and it's also your birthday happens to also be on Christmas Day.
Yes, that's how much they gave during this match. This was crazy. This was so good,
unbelievable. Everything about this match. I know you broke down like some specific moves, Tom.
Yeah, I did, yes.
But yeah, there was just so much by everyone. For a second, I was almost even to tell the Usos apart. For a second.
I know how to do it now.
Always.
So, Jimmy has tats on his... he has
you
tats
clearly
on
know.
No, sorry. I'm trying to find my notes. He has tats on one arm. Jay has tats on both arms.
No, they both have tattoos on both arms.
But Jimmy's on his right arm is, what does it say, Fatu?
Fatu.
And it's lighter, so it's hard. It's, you know, not as recognizable as
It was
Jay's.
so much easier when Jay had his name on his chest.
I'm getting an update now. They're getting more tattoos.
Damn it.
We can't tell them apart at all.
Oh, God. Now they're just going to tattoo their faces.
And they're both going by the letter J. So, just they're both J.
Solely Jay.
Yeah.
Man, Jimmy's the shorter one.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's the shorter one, and
They're not
Jay's
always
taller.
standing next to each other.
Yeah, there's that. There's that. But when they're coming down the ramp, I'm like, oh, okay, there's Jimmy and there's Jay.
They do look a little different. If you do like see them enough, they do look different. So you can tell. But yes.
Although,
Scott and I are like, no, they don't.
Twins. You know what they need? One of them needs to get boob enhancement surgery like the Bellas, so then we know.
Now we know.
Which one. So get enhancement boob surgery, Jimmy.
Or you know,
Maybe like calf implants or something.
Yeah.
or you know,
Or like gluten.
their shorts that they wear, say Usos, maybe even somewhere on the front or the back of it, have your name.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a name tag on the butt.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like
Yes, because that's where you'll be looking, isn't it, Scott?
Yeah.
if that's what I have
That's
to
where
do,
I look.
if that's what I have to do to figure out who's who, then so be it.
To be a podcast journalist, Markeia, yes, that's where I'm going to look, is on the Usos' butt.
And he's an Emmy Award-winning podcast journalist.
For television, somehow. I done it. I done did it.
Oh, man.
Tom, break down some of the awesome moves in this match.
Oh, I mean, where do you begin?
I know, there were so many.
You know,
Your favorites.
Jimmy flying over the top rope onto Harper, then onto Rowan. You know, Harper diving out onto both of them too, as the match went on. You know, the sit down power bomb by Harper.
That power bomb is great that he does now.
And then after all the false finishes at the end were just crazy. Jay hit the splash for like 2 3/4, which everyone thought the match was over.
And we were talking. Is that the first time anyone's kicked out of the Usos splash?
I think it
And it
is.
was Eric Rowan.
Yeah, judging by the Usos' face, I'm not sure which one it was right now. No, he was sitting down and he was very attractive. Yeah, but
So
judging
that
by
was
his
Jay.
face,
You're right.
judging by his face, yes, that never happens. It got so real for me that I was like, wait, was he supposed to go down there? But he didn't get that memo because judging by the
Then
Usos' face,
someone would be fired then. But
he was just like, no, wait, what? No, okay.
what do I
next
do now?
thing.
Yeah.
That was my finishing move. I have nothing left in my arsenal.
Yeah, that meant a lot because we've been seeing, these WrestleMania matches with Rock and Cena where it's just finisher after finisher after finisher and it loses all of its meaning. So in that moment, when he hits that finisher and then he kicks out, you're stunned, you're shocked, and then they upped it.
Yeah. And even then, Rowan delivered like the double superplex.
Yeah.
And we praise Harper all the time, and he was incredible in this match. But Eric Rowan, these last couple months, has really stepped up his game. And tonight might have been his best showing.
I think it was. I mean, everything he did was awesome in the ring. He tried. He went for the splash. He missed the splash, but for a big guy like that,
Big guy top rope splash.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
He committed to it though.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, Jay went for the super kick. He hit the super kick on Harper, and Harper spins around and hits him with the clothesline.
He just, like I said, he completely just no-sold the super. He gets kicked in the face, lariat. I'm going to kill you now.
And I thought that was it.
If you kick an intense beard in the wrong spot, it gives you more power. Little known fact.
It gave him a special.
That's exactly what it is. In video game terms, it gave him a special.
Yeah, interesting.
I really thought that was the end of the match. But then he kicked out of that.
Yeah.
And then they hit the double super kick on him, hit the double super kick on Rowan, and then both got on the ropes, hit the double splash for the win, finally.
And we've seen double splashes from opposite corners. Don't normally see it from the same corner. That ain't easy to get on the ropes.
This had like 3 things in it that I've just not recalled seeing ever before.
Yeah.
Shocker after shocker.
And being that our lives are consumed with professional wrestling.
Yes. Join us. Drink the Kool-Aid.
God.
Just from the very fact that I'm doing a main event, I'm helping out Kaori with SmackDown now, and I gave up my Sunday for this. I'm kind of scared.
She's in.
But no, like the Usos, just the teamwork, the what's the term I'm looking for?
Camaraderie?
Yeah, the camaraderie. It was so synchronized. It was gorgeous. It's like no wonder they're tag team champions. Who were the tag team champions right before them? I'm forgetting right now.
Before the Usos, they've had it for a little while now.
Yeah, because
the New Age Outlaws.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It was a
Road Dogg and Billy Gunn.
Thank you. Yeah, no, they're better than that. I'm going to say Usos.
Well, Road Dogg and Billy
Usos.
Gunn are a little up there in age compared to them.
The lineage of those
The
guys.
lineage of the Outlaws, they're considered one of
far-reaching.
the. You make the argument that the New Age Outlaws are one of the 5 greatest tag teams ever.
Oh,
They're right up
okay.
there for me. I love
How
them.
long
Yes.
did they have the title then?
They've actually
Well, they're 6-time champions.
6-time tag team champions.
Okay, I get that.
And being when they won it in their last reign, it was like I think it was like a 14-year span between their title reigns,
Yeah.
which is just disgustingly long. And the fact that they're still able to go out there and perform well enough where we're going to put the titles on you for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, because I remember the match between them and Usos and how it seemed like it was a super big deal. I mean, tag team champions anyway. But when I saw Usos versus them, and Usos are so quick and fast and, like I said, synchronized. But now I kind of want to look up New Age Outlaws and give up another Sunday.
You know what?
A lot of fun.
Here's the crazy thing. There's this network I heard about where you can do a search and you can find their greatest matches. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but there's a network out there.
Well, maybe if I watch the pay-per-view again, maybe the commentators will tell me.
I don't know. They're
gonna
really bad at product placement.
Yeah, they
the
really like to
worst.
tell you exactly what's happening during the match.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
Speaking of,
Watch Battleground for this match alone. Is basically.
yes,
Yes.
this match.
If only you watch one match, watch this match.
This match was worth the $60 I spent on this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, that's
Like
right.
everyone else
Yes.
did, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
By the way, thanks for all the pizza and all the stuff, Christian. I mean, Tom.
No problem.
Seth Rollins is backstage, cutting a promo about how he's going to, dismantle Dean Ambrose tonight, and then, maybe even cash in his Money in the Bank. Blah blah blah. Out comes Dean Ambrose, who just is a rabid dog, and just starts brawling at him, slamming his head up against one of the trunks back there. Agents and security they're pulling him off. Triple H comes out there and starts yelling at Ambrose, ordering the security to kick him out of the building. He's not allowed here. What's going to happen with the match later?
I hate fighting at a wrestling show.
I know.
It's the worst.
Especially backstage.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
I hate it when it cancels a match.
Yeah.
I might have, gone against Kaori. Well, no, I didn't get the tiebreaker one, but that was one of my ones. If that match had happened and Ambrose had won.
Yeah, I picked Ambrose too.
Yeah, I think a lot of
would've
people.
I know. I would
picked
have won.
Ambrose too.
I would have won. Damn it, Rollins. Damn it, Authority. It's your
it's more
fault.
Triple H's fault. Triple
Damn
H
it,
kicked him out of the
Authority.
ring.
Yeah, it was a total he overreacted.
It's a conspiracy.
Man, it's
Overreacted to
It's
that.
like a slap to the face, It really is. Just unbelievable.
Divas title. Paige versus AJ. I thought, there were a couple minor little hiccups. Like there's a thrown out of the ring spill that seemed a little clumsy, and then
I wrote down a slow-mo spear, super slow-mo spear to the outside,
and then the the power bomb off the turnbuckle. It just seemed like someone lost grip. I don't know who did, whether it was Paige losing grip or AJ not with the balance or whatever the case may be.
Probably regret on Paige's part for trying to destroy such an adorable creature on the
maybe.
I think it was.
She did look very distraught after it happened. So,
but I was actually really happy overall with how this match went. I liked the amount of time they gave it.
Definitely.
It's clearly not done yet. And again, I thought both divas, even though there were those couple minor hiccups, still delivered the type of match that we are expecting that these two can deliver. And now the thing is, whenever their next fight is, to exceed the expectations that we have. But I thought it was a very good match.
yeah, I mean, it was for Divas match. They had I love the amount of time they gave them.
Yeah.
I thought it was well put together. It's hard because when you watch, it's like the NXT Diva matches, like they get a good. That was Natalia and
Charlotte.
Yes, Charlotte. Like that match was amazing.
Oh yeah.
And you see the WWE Divas should be way above those matches, I think, and I think this one can compare to them, and the next one will be even better if they give them enough time. I know SummerSlam will probably be a packed pay-per-view, but let's give them 15 minutes of just a good, pure wrestling match between these two.
Yeah, something that I enjoyed with it, coming off of the Usos match, I didn't feel, like it was less than. It was good in a different way.
It wasn't the filler match.
Exactly.
That a lot of Divas matches tend to be, and this certainly was not the case.
Exactly. And something that I really enjoyed was like when we saw with the Usos where he did his finishing move and it didn't work, and then you see two of those moves in the Diva match where, she's doing the Black Widow and Paige counters it. Or when Paige did, and she had one the Paige Turner. When she did the Paige Turner and AJ ended up countering or coming out of it, kicking out of it. So I really enjoyed that. That's a nice story. Some maybe finishing moves aren't the end all. And I actually kind of enjoy that because then that means that they're going to have to power up and come up with the next level of finishing moves.
How many video game references are we doing on this show?
We'll get at least
3,600.
Yeah.
But yeah, AJ hit the Shining Wizard for the win, and then the camera didn't really catch it. We only saw it for a brief second, but as Paige is upset going up the ring, she turns around to start applauding her friend AJ.
Yeah.
Her quote-unquote friend AJ.
Her frenemy.
I really hope tomorrow night on Raw we get the official heel turn for Paige. And then this can really start taking off. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I know you guys are too.
I definitely agree with you.
I slammed the table.
Well, I think she'd make a fabulous heel, but does that mean AJ then goes face?
She is face.
How can
Is
you
she
boo
face?
AJ?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh, I always thought that she was super adorable.
When she returned,
but it's just
when she returned, she was face.
Yeah, it's just she was super adorable. But one of the reasons that I loved her was because she was kind of evil and crazy. Yeah, so
she's still crazy.
I guess if Paige is going to take that title, the evil, crazy, title, then I could see that.
I feel like Paige would be more like maniacal, like not crazy, just more,
she's
wanting
British.
to just steal it from her, take back what's hers, kind of thing.
She's British. They're all evil.
Is she British?
That's why.
Yeah, she is. Yes.
Oh, I
Paige's
thought she was like
British.
from New Zealand or something.
No, that's Emma.
Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, she's not from Australia?
Or Emma's from Australia.
Oh, Emma's Australia. Isn't
Yeah.
What's the difference? Come on. I mean,
Oh, stop.
We apologize to all our fans in New Zealand.
It's a real slap in the face, guys. I get it.
Backstage with Kane and Randy Orton.
Don't undersell this.
Randy Orton.
You want to reenact it?
Can I?
You too.
Okay, who's who?
I'll be Orton.
You're going to be Orton? All right, go ahead. I'm hiding in the boiler room.
Put your hand up or something.
Kane. Kane, I know you're back here. I know you're here in this boiler room for some reason.
Randy, coming down here is unwise. He said unwise.
Well, I'm sorry, Kane, okay? I'm sorry that I beat you up on Raw or something. I'm sorry I RKO'd you on Raw last week.
Emmy award winning.
Yeah.
Rest assured. Well, you have to offer your hand, and I'm going to refuse to shake it.
Kiss it.
Nope.
What's going on over here? It's like, get closer. Just,
This is what Kane and Orton did.
give him a brotherly hug. A nice one.
And then Kane said, the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion is standing in this room. Which must have meant that Cena was holding the camera. Yeah, what was that?
Epic.
They were trying to,
I'll go with epic.
mend
Sure.
the fences, get on the same page. They both wanted to win, but if they could help the other person win, then hey, the Authority gets the belt back.
When was the last time we've seen Kane's boiler room?
I don't know.
It's been years.
1998.
Yeah.
This is the one gripe I always have when it comes to going to the boiler room, whenever you find Mankind and things like that.
Sure.
What, he arrives in every arena, and as soon as he walks in, excuse me, can you direct me to the boiler room?
It's where I hang out. It's kind of my thing.
It's his locker room.
That's kind of where I change.
Is there red lighting in there? Or blue lighting? Because I'm going to need specific lighting when I'm down there.
And if there's an area under a bunch of pipes, but still enough space where someone can sit, that would be great.
Yeah. Something not too hot or it's not in use, just something off. That'd be great.
Yeah. They always find one.
They do. Maybe they hadn't for years, so now finally
Finally, Tampa, Florida. That's the place.
Good job, Tampa.
You did it, Tampa.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Rusev versus Jack Swagger. They started out. I was actually really surprised. Lana started out touching on the recent tragic events of the Malaysian flight and how it was gunned down, saying that you guys are falsely accusing Russia of it. Wow.
Not falsely accusing.
Well, that's what she was kind of saying.
She was like, don't you point fingers because of all the mess that you've been doing, America. It's like, you should be shamed. And I was like, wow, Lana, she always talks so hard.
But with something major like that just happened, and you're going to be up there staying in complete character, almost denying it. It's wow, this took a whole nother step.
Yeah, got ugly real fast.
Yeah.
We need an American hero to shut her up.
Like?
Captain
Zeb Coulter.
America.
I heard Captain America and Zeb Coulter. Both are equally aggressive.
Yes.
Zeb, though, has a better mustache.
That is true. And Captain America doesn't hit women. Or are we talking about just talking to her?
Zeb didn't hit a woman.
That's true. That's true.
He's just called her. He's called them Boris and Natalia or Natasha
she smacked
20
him.
times.
Yeah,
she did.
Slap to the face.
And he did not slap back because he was a gentleman.
He
He was a gentleman, and that led to
that means you won't get slapped later, Markeia.
No, I won't get slapped later.
I don't understand what's happening here.
I'm saying when Markeia slaps you, that you won't slap in return.
Oh, I'm being
you're
slapped?
a gentleman.
Oh. Why is this becoming a recurring theme on these shows? Corey's going to get so jealous that she doesn't get to slap me, and every other female host does.
Well, we have everyone here, all the female hosts on AfterBuzz, so when you walk outside, they're all just
Awesome.
one by one.
Yeah,
Just
Maria
got a
Menounos
slap line.
wants to see you in her house.
No.
Hey guys, Maria Menounos here, and I want to share my newest book, The Every Girl's Guide to Diet and Fitness, with you. Basically, every woman always stops me and asks me how I lost 40 pounds, so I decided to put it all in one book. Everything I did to lose 40 pounds step by step, and how you can too, is in here. I did it with no time, no money, and no willpower, and now I'm going to show you how to do it too. You can pre-order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target, Walmart, wherever books are sold, and it's out June 3rd. So I hope you guys love it. I hope it helps you in your weight loss journey, and please, please tweet me and update me on your progress at Maria Menounos. Thanks.
No, it was like, for me, for this whole thing that, they were going through before, I thought it was that Cody was going to go the Havoc route, but he's not going the Havoc route. He's going like the Joker Returns for Batman Beyond. He's Tim Drake, and he's flipping a switch and becoming like a little Joker. It was so weird and crazy to me, and I honestly don't know what they're going to do with it. Are they both just nuts?
I think I know.
Tell us, Scott.
Survivor Series. Stardust. Goldust. Dusty Rhodes as Polka Dust.
We need a fourth Dust for the team.
No, they'll just be there as a family.
Oh, I want them to be a Survivor Series team.
Well, they could be,
Is there another son that we don't know of?
Well, we can get Terry Runnels in there. They could just come hang out.
I've been, since day one when Goldust came back, I've been waiting for Cody versus Goldust with Dusty as the referee.
And a polka dot referee shirt.
Yes. But now all of a sudden with the Stardust, it's just like, I don't know how long this is going to go. I don't know where they're going with it, but I'm watching every second of it. And I love it. So we were thinking, or at least I was thinking, Harper and Rowan were going to win and make sense. Okay, now Stardust and Goldust will then maybe go to feud with them. But the Usos won the titles. So are Stardust and Goldust just going to do these promos for like another month?
Well, whatever we find out what the cosmic key is, I mean, we have to wait and see. It's like a comic book each week, I guess. Or
That's true.
How many issue comes out? How long? Every couple weeks, something like that. We got a long way. We're still in the first issue, so
Yeah, and then it kind of makes you wonder, like with this whole Stardust and then Goldust thing, does that mean like their alignment has changed? For instance, I mean, are they lawful good, so they'll be able to trample over like the Usos because they have this cosmic key. They have this cosmic key in mind, and that is the goal, and nothing else matters. Or are they like going to go neutral, maybe go slightly heel or something like that? I mean, the way that Cody was talking, just anything could happen.
Goldust reactions were the best.
I think you forgot thing. Goldust is now afraid of Cody. Goldust is the normal one.
He was like, "Oh, I gotta do something here. Oh,
that was my cue to go to." Yeah. Rollins and Ambrose. Technically, the bell rang because they announced the winner by forfeit. I guess the bell didn't even ring, but Rollins was officially announced the winner because Dean Ambrose was kicked out of the building and is forced to forfeit. As Rollins leaves, Ambrose shows up. So why didn't the ref start the match?
Because they didn't make it to the ring.
That's right.
Yeah. And the match was already over. This was just a brawl.
But all true.
You just wanted to win. You just wanted to win, Christian.
If only there was a general manager that could have restarted the match.
They don't have one.
Nope.
And if they keep firing them.
Because they're not good at their jobs.
Yeah, they're terrible.
But he was really there when they said he wasn't. It
was a good brawl.
It was a really.
It makes me want to watch an actual match now, even more than before.
The refs, the agents, and those two bald security guys who are nameless
stooges.
They're almost.
There's only two of them.
They're almost stooges. Like they're stooges.
We only had two stooges before.
That's true.
Patterson and Briscoe.
So just separating them constantly, but then they get free and then separate them again, and then they get free and separate them again. Finally, Triple H comes out and then orders then to get Ambrose out of there, raises Rollins' hand up. That was really.
It's good build up.
I mean, it's great build up because you knew this wasn't going to be the end of this. This can go for the rest of the year. Forget just SummerSlam.
Yeah,
so
it stoked the fire pretty well.
Yeah, and also it also kind of protected Seth's knee, being that. It clearly wasn't a serious injury, thankfully, that he had on Raw. They're probably just trying to play it safe with him. That's why he didn't really wrestle on SmackDown. Didn't have the match on the pay-per-view. They brawled, but it didn't have, the match on the pay-per-view. So, just giving him a little time to kind of maybe recover a little bit.
Sure.
So, that part, did we go all the way to the parking lot already from that?
That's after the next match.
So then we went to Jericho and Wyatt. First up, Bray Wyatt's eye. That's just creepy.
Disgusting looking.
Well, he's healing. It looks like that. But those stitches were pretty.
Get that off my television.
I am outraged.
How dare he come with a wound and still perform for this pay-per-view?
Are you fighting in this show or something?
I love with all the crap Bray Wyatt has done, It was a right hand from Ric Flair that busted his eye.
Was there a ring on the hand, or was it just all that power?
2 Hall of Fame rings.
Yeah, on the same ring. Same hand, probably.
No.
Oh, I could have said something very bad there, but I stopped myself.
Tweet it.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
But this match, and I almost feel bad for saying it because it was a really entertaining, like it was a really good match. Both guys were doing what we thought they were doing. But I guess with all the other things that are happening on this pay-per-view, I was a little bored with it. Maybe because I think maybe it really had like the least build-up for most of the stuff on the pay-per-view.
I agree. Like it lacked the most story to it. Everything else was so story-driven, and it was good, but it just didn't have everything around it. Like you guys had said when we were watching it, that it didn't have all the explanation as to
why he's going after Jericho.
Yeah. So it leaves you wondering, and it leaves you less invested than you are in all the other matches in the night.
But then we pretty much jumped out of our seats when all of a sudden we're just kind of watching the match. It's going around. Things are good. Bray goes for Sister Abigail. It's countered. Code breaker by Jericho. Takes some time to crawl into the cover. Like, all right, what's going on? Wait, 3 count? What? Match ended? Huh?
Yeah,
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Because I picked, Markeia, I think you and I were the only ones who picked Jericho to actually win this match.
No.
I really did not think Jericho was going to win this match. It was almost a strategy on my part just to try to get another point. And the fact that I got the other point, I think that's what made me shocked. I'm like, wait, what happened? How did he win?
Yeah, that's the reason why I chose him too. It was because there seemed to be so many matches that it's like, oh, there's a definite winner, like Cena, Usos, Ambrose, and Naomi.
Tell us how you really feel.
So it was like, oh, okay, I've got to do that one up. So I was like, okay, Jericho. Yeah, and everybody thought I was a fool for choosing Jericho.
Well, he normally, since he's come back on these, last couple of times, he normally never wins matches if it's on a pay-per-view. So I think a lot of people are just like, yeah, Bray's going to win this match. And I think Bray, as much as we kind of go over before, of like, oh, he needed to beat Cena. I think this match wasn't, or the story at least wasn't as good because he didn't beat Cena in those matches he had with them. Like, he beat him one time.
Thanks to a kid.
Yeah, exactly. A little, an 8-year-old kid helped him beat Cena. But
oddly enough, that was the kid's make-a-wish, was to screw Cena in a match.
But other than that,
so ironic.
And then in the last man standing match, that would have been the one to let him win.
Yeah.
Because it just Cena doesn't need to win. It wouldn't have done anything to him.
You sound like a big Cena supporter.
I am.
Tom.
I'm such a big Cena supporter that I know I'm such a big fan of his that if he would have lost, I would have still, knew he never gave up, really, in his mind. But if he got trapped inside that case where Bray got trapped, he wouldn't be able to make it out. So,
Yeah. As far as the match was concerned, pretty much the only... Well, they were doing their thing, but the landmark thing was when they were both out on the mat, and then Bray just went up into that spider.
The crab walk.
The crab walk. Oh, that was a little terrifying. And then that's when I started paying attention to the match again, but then that was near the end. So, yeah.
Yeah, and with Harper and Rowan thrown out, towards the beginning of the match, you would have thought maybe after Jericho won that maybe they would have ran back out and just beat him down with Wyatt getting back up, but we didn't have that at all.
They had a long match earlier.
They did have a very long match.
They're like, thank God we can go to the back and not have to be out here for this match.
We can shower now. Awesome.
They shower. Oh, you're cute.
Thank you. So with that, then we go to the parking lot with Rollins. Walking to his car, still in his gear.
Once a year, you have to film one superstar going to their car.
That's a requirement.
And tonight was the night.
And he tells the Stooges, as you call them, like, I'm fine. You can go. Thank you. And as soon as they leave, he starts panicking.
It's a pretty long
his
panic,
car was
too.
only like 10
Like,
feet
his
away.
car was right there. He was getting ready to walk, and we had, the terms, is the coast clear? After he looks and doesn't see anyone, okay, let's walk. No. We stand there a little longer. Look at him more. Then we turn to keep our back to the car. And we're waiting. And we're waiting.
You're so cynical.
And we're waiting a little more. And then all of a sudden,
his frozen face and thought really looks like the Great Khali.
It does. It really does. On second
really
viewing,
does.
it really does. Go back and watch.
Yeah, go back and watch. Look at his face. It's like, that's the Great Khali face.
someone make us a split screen.
Yes.
That face on Rollins and Great Khali's normal face.
Yeah, and the Rumble of, or the Battle Royal of, I don't know what to do.
We're going to get to that in just a minute.
Yep.
But then we're waiting. And we're still waiting.
It was not that long. You guys are so cynical. I thought this was a fun little bit that they
This
did.
was longer than the Fandango match.
Oh, stop. It was great. He's in the parking lot. He's scared, and he had all the ego where he's like, no, security guys, I don't need this. I got this. I got this right here. And then he's standing there, and he's like, it's pretty quiet out here. Inner monologue happening. Oh, wait, I should get to my car. Too late. Trunk. Boom! Opens.
That inner monologue must have been from Hamlet, because it was a really, really long.
It was not that long.
I thought it was great that he was hiding in the trunk. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't in
that
the
was
car,
great.
like in the front seat. He was in the trunk.
He somehow got into that trunk.
Well, I said the keys were already in the car when Rollins got in to leave. So Dean unlocked the car, put the keys back in the ignition, and then went in the trunk for him. So,
And Rollins never noticed he didn't have the keys on him, but the keys were in the car.
Why wouldn't he have it in his hand or something?
Yeah, no, that was a little weird.
And then he drove off, and his briefcase was left behind.
No, he didn't have the
didn't have
briefcase
it.
at all. He left he ran over a suitcase. And
Oh,
then
a
ran away.
suitcase.
Yeah.
Where the hell was the briefcase?
We
I
don't
don't know.
know.
But when it was on Raw tomorrow night, Dean Ambrose should throw all his clothes off a bridge into some body of water.
They're still in Florida.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw in the Gulf.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
Oh,
Or, like make a little straw
that's
dummy.
gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
isn't it?
make a straw dummy, put his clothes on it, and then burn it in effigy.
Scott, as I said, once a year there's a wrestler in the parking lot. Once a year, does someone get something thrown in a body of water?
Yeah, a
Or they
person
go in
or
there.
a possession.
Okay, so that's what's happening tomorrow in the Gulf. Okay.
It's the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it'll work.
20-man over-the-top rope battle royal to crown a new Intercontinental Champion. Everyone got entrances, which honestly kind of surprised me. Obviously, they have to be short, but everyone got their music played.
Not everybody, as advertised, was in the Battle Royal.
No, we had no RVD. We had no Fandango, as we talked about earlier.
Right.
We had no Adam Rose. And Damian Sandow was in it, then was told he was going to be out of it, and then was back in it. And clearly he just found out while he was at the beach.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the old folks.
Because he shows up.
He was playing shuffleboard.
Yeah. He shows up in, I don't even remember what he was wearing up top, but like a bathing suit and like Ked's sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, sunblock on
sunblock on the nose.
on his nose.
One thing I just want to suggest to whoever, creates the order of the entrance. Don't put the fastest guy in the Battle Royal come out right after the slowest guy.
Listen, Bo Dallas is not that slow when he gets to the ring. He takes his time.
I see what you did there. I was talking about Kali, who was followed by Kofi. I don't know if it was some alphabetical thing, but
It could have been.
maybe.
Biggie.
We started with Big E. We'd have to go back. No, because next was like Zack Ryder, so that ruins everything.
Yeah.
Oh, what a terrible soundbite.
That's not what I meant, Zach. That's not what I meant.
Blocked on Twitter.
Yeah, Zack Ryder's going to block me on Twitter now. That's the goal, I think, is how many superstars can block me on Twitter.
I know I'm working on it for you.
Thanks, buddy. You're a good friend. Barrett comes out before the match officially starts, just kind of letting everyone know. You're going to have, I'm afraid I got some bad news. You might win the title, but pretty much when I'm healthy, you're going to get hit with a bull hammer and I'm going to win it back. That's essentially what he said. And short and sweet. Battle Royal happens. Scott, can you please do your best Great Khali imitation of when the bell rings?
Go to the YouTube page to watch this. You don't even have to watch the pay-per-view. Just watch Scott. Wait,
Why does he sound like he's 90?
Have you heard a Great Khali promo?
Fair enough.
Wait, but do the impression of when he actually pulled his arms up and everyone jumped, even though he didn't move his arms and everyone jumped first.
And then Khali eliminated Xavier Woods, which screwed me over in the predictions title. But that's besides the point. Miz would never be in the ring. He kept hiding to protect his face. The moneymaker. The moneymaker. Kofi was Kofi.
That was
doing his craziness.
That was fabulous.
I'm trying to think of other like real Keith like specific moments because there was a lot.
Kofi was did like almost a sunset flip over Cesaro and was able to hold on to Cesaro's like thighs to hold himself up, pulled himself back over, and then Kofi. I don't know why he did this, but Cesaro went to punch him when he was on the apron, and he decided to just jump backwards out of the ring. But luckily, Big E was there to catch him.
Thankfully, Big E was already eliminated.
On his shoulders.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to see it. It's so
cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was worth $60.
Yeah. And then Cesaro superplexed him, or suplexed him off of his shoulders back into the ring, saving him. I don't know why, but
Shortly then to be
do the same
suplexed
thing
up and out of the ring.
Yeah.
And Cesaro was so happy with that. He was so happy after
What happened then, Scott?
After that epic battle, Heath Slater, out of nowhere, the one-man rock band dumps Cesaro. Just like Paul Heyman did. Everybody's dumping Cesaro.
Aww.
He is out and the crowd goes ape feces.
The biggest pop Heath Slater has ever gotten.
So far.
Mind you, this guy has been in the ring against legends. He's actually a multiple-time tag team champion.
Pinning Cena. He pinned Cena for those tag belts.
That's right. But this was his biggest moment.
This was huge.
It was really big. I'm so sad. Cesaro was my pick.
And
Slater was Slater comes out as the win.
So when I got the picks emailed to me and I see Scott listed Heath Slater to win the Battle Royal, I'm thinking, oh, this must have been his tiebreaker pick for the first limit. No, what? No.
No, he's
This is
choosing.
actually who we wanted to win.
Just thinking.
And then after he eliminates Cesaro and Sheamus tried to throw him out and he hung on, that's when for a brief second I was just like, no.
Those are the best moments in a battle royal.
That's
they can
true.
really trick you and make you think differently.
And they did for that second.
And create someone new, like they did with Reigns at the Rumble, where everybody went, "Oh, this guy's credible. This guy's got something." I think they did that with Slater tonight.
We had I had that second was like, no, no way. They're no.
And then
bro kick.
And then a ginger turned on a ginger.
Yeah.
That was a fabulous bro kick.
Yeah. I wish he would have eliminated maybe one more person. Like if he would have eliminated Sheamus, that would have been even better.
God.
That would have just made it even more.
And then start playing guitar. Like then start really getting hockey.
Well,
then get eliminated.
I would definitely expect tomorrow night on Raw, one-on-one, Heath Slater versus Cesaro.
Oh, he's gonna get destroyed. It's gonna be it's gonna be fun to watch.
He's gonna get destroyed and then roll him up. I'm saying it right now. Slater is going to beat Cesaro tomorrow night on Raw.
No, not
I
ever.
think I agree. I almost want to agree with you on that.
Cheers.
Nope,
I think
that's
so.
not going to happen. Not to Cesaro. That doesn't happen.
He's gonna get rolled up, and then Cesaro's gonna beat the crap
And then
out of him.
Cesaro's going to destroy him.
Yep.
But his hand will be raised.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
And some of the outs for the Battle Royale were kind of surprising. Like Bo flipped Titus O'Neil out. Just like, I mean, Bo's really cool. I really enjoyed that whole match he did with Fandango. You know, Bo Dallas, Bo Davis,
Bo Dallas.
Dallas.
You were right the first time.
Yeah. Where it was like he was basically the punchline to when Layla and Summer Rae.
Women, huh?
They knocked the
crazy.
crap out of Fandango, and then Bo got the win.
Yeah.
So I mean, besides that, and I like his thing where he's a super positive heel character, but I was kind of surprised that he got Titus out.
And Diego eliminated Damian Sandow. Let me say that again. Diego of Los Matadores, 1/3 of a tag team, maybe the least popular third of that tag team. Him and Fernando are going back and forth for that distinction. Eliminated last year's Money in the Bank winner.
Who
was wearing a bathing suit.
Changed.
Oh my God.
But a
Sad.
winner emerged.
A winner did emerge. We thought for a second it was Dolph Ziggler, who had a great little showing against Sheamus going back and forth. Crowd was going nuts, but everyone forgot about The Miz hanging out in the back. Oh, not in the back, just outside of the ring. Eliminate Ziggler, and The Miz, once again, is your Intercontinental Champion.
The Moneymaker wins.
Yes, it does. The Moneymaker.
Hollywood's newest resident. according to Main Event this week. So.
That's right. He's no longer hailed from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, 90028.
Wait, did he come out when? I want to go back now and know if when he came out, did they say from Hollywood, California?
I wonder if they did.
I don't know. I hope so. It would make sense. If they didn't, I would be kind of upset now.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll burn his old Spanx now that he's a Hollywood resident.
Well, he's got a nice like tan now. The Hollywood-esque tan.
What a wonderful soundbite.
I'm full of them tonight, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm glad that Ziggler finally got the best of Del Rio in a Battle Royal, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in the corner, like, going at
Yeah,
it.
he didn't get kicked in the head this time. He avoided it finally after, like, 62 Battle Royals and matches with Del Rio.
What is the chat roll saying about the Battle Royal? What were they thinking about it?
Well, they want Cesaro to spin Slater 100 times tomorrow on Raw.
That could happen.
Yeah,
And then,
he'll still lose.
And then Cesaro will be too dizzy.
That's right. He'll fall over, and then Slater will just kind of roll up onto him, and then
Done.
Pan.
Not gonna happen. Not to Cesaro.
Somebody said he wasn't announced from Hollywood. But I don't know if they really announced anybody's name, though. But, okay.
Well, they announced the names.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Maybe
if they
just-
announced
maybe just
their
names.
weights or where they're from or anything like that. Main event time, fatal four-way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, and Kane. Cena's got both belts again. I thought we gave one to Flair.
Nope.
No.
He took it back. He stole it back from him.
That's not nice.
That's what Cena does. He steals stuff.
You know what it probably was?
Like your heart.
Yes.
You know what it probably was? They gave the title to Flair. Then Flair gave Wyatt the black eye. Nope.
Yeah.
Taking it back.
That's right.
Shame on you.
Give us one of those rings back, too.
You'll get
Shouldn't
inducted
have that hard.
a third time somehow.
Because that's how it works.
Evolution. You'll be there.
Oh, God. That can happen. I thought the four-way, actually, I thought the story that was being told of it was very good. For a good chunk of it, you had Orton and Kane working together.
Blorton. We had Batista, now it's Blorton. Get it right.
Yeah, we didn't have any of those chants from the crowd this time.
Yeah, they're not with it.
No.
Florida. They're old with metal detectors. They don't know what's going on.
And they're busy, picking up the pieces of their shuffleboard after Damien Sandow was a sore loser.
That's right.
Oh, there's so much love for Florida right now.
Sandow's losing in everything. He lost in shuffleboard. He got eliminated by He got eliminated by Diego. I can't emphasize that enough.
Listen, he's got to have that breakout year. I'm a big fan of Sandow, so I
love him. I love Sandow. What are they doing?
I don't know. There's so many other cities and so many other costumes.
Scott, what can you do with your robe? What are you doing with your Sandow robe right now?
Lounge. Comfortably so, in a hammock.
He wears it around. He has that briefcase still. He walks around with it.
So the title match, like we said, Kane and Orton working together for the most part. We occasionally have like the stare down with Cena and Reigns. Oh, now they're going to finally go at it. But then interrupted again by either Kane or Orton or both. And I thought that was really cool because they kept teasing us a little bit. And then here comes Kane and Orton back on the offense. Overall, I thought, again, like I said, this match was entertaining. Roman Reigns eventually, he turned into Superman, no pun intended, and was just destroying everyone and everything in its sight. Superman punches, spears. He's turning into, and I don't want to say it because I love him, and I know people are going to hate me for saying this, he's creating his set moves of doom. Just like everyone says with Cena. We got the Samoan drop, we got the running drop kick, we got the Superman punch, and we got the spear. We just need like one more.
He has another punch. He does another punch.
Like his uppercut.
Yeah.
And when you want to be a top face, as much as people hate those 5-6 moves of doom that they say Cena has, well, you know what? All your top faces, they had that.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Even Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan has it. Shawn Michaels had it. Bret Hart had it.
Punk had it.
Punk had it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
So I know once he finally gets to that point and we're with the title, people are going to start saying, oh, here comes all his moves again.
I say that now. No.
Get
Say, he's beating up Cena again. Come on.
Tom, I'm kicking you out of the building. Don't be in the trunk of my car.
All right, just need your keys.
All right.
I left something in there. Can I have your keys?
But yeah, when it was all said and done, a lot of near falls in the end too, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And then when it was all said and done, there was a.
Do you want the breakdown of how it all went down?
That was a lot that happened.
It was like,
I mean, you took a lot more notes than I did, obviously, as you can see.
Let's see.
Like
all right, so this is what happened. Reigns speared Kane, got broken up. Reigns spears Orton, got broken up. Reigns went for the spear on Kane again. Cena breaks it up. Cena then hit the AA on Kane. Reigns breaks it up. Cena with the AA on Reigns. Kane breaks it up. Then at the final, it was a spear on Kane. Orton broke it up. Then an RKO to Reigns. Then Cena came in, hit the AA on Orton, and then
on top of Kane,
and then pinned Kane.
Yeah,
and somebody in the chat was like, "Well, why didn't Orton just pin Kane when he came back in the ring? Why do you go for the RKO and just knock?" He should have just threw Reigns out, but
also smart. And there was a point, where if it was Orton and Kane standing tall in the ring, where if they were really working together, Kane could have just lied down, and Orton could have pit him.
Yeah, but he's Kane. He's demon from hell.
That's why it's not going to happen. But I'm saying if they were on the same page for the authority, that's what they should have done. But he's a damn demon.
Well, also, if you're the authority, and I mean Kane is very powerful, but why not find somebody else that you could put in this match that you could manipulate and say, hey, once these guys are all beaten up, you're gonna lay down for Orton and he's gonna pin you,
like Heath Slater.
Exactly, he would sell out for that.
He earned the main event spot after tonight.
He did, but he's not a corporate sellout, all right?
I'm sure Sandow would have done it. So that's all I'm saying.
I don't know. Would Sandow?
Yeah, he dressed like Colonel Sanders. And
he just dressed up like Kane.
That would be funny. Oh man, if he started dressing like other wrestlers. Something that I really enjoyed about Cena and Reigns, it never got dirty with the two of them. It was very straightforward. And I loved that when. Who was it that Reigns was doing the spear on first, and then I think that was the spear.
Like Kane.
It was on Kane, and then instead of kicking Reigns in the head or something like that, Cena then put him into a submission.
Oh, he had it on Orton.
It was Orton?
He had the half crab.
Oh no, you're talking about Reigns had the half crab on Orton, and then Cena came in, instead of kicking him off, added the crossface on it.
Yeah, so then it's like he taps out. Who's that go to? So I love that moment.
That could have been controversy if Orton tapped out.
They each get a belt.
And we split the brands once again. That could have happened.
Could go down that rabbit hole for another 5 or 6 years, and then they'd be like, no, we need one champion again. Where's Triple H, Chad? Yeah. Here you go. Here's both belts.
Cena retains the title, which means...
Big surprise.
Well...
It means those ads come true now with him and Brock Lesnar.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what part of tonight or tomorrow night's Raw will Brock Lesnar show up?
The end of it.
Sure it won't be in the middle of hour 2?
Well,
they should do that just to shock the people.
Why not
have a show
2 minutes into the first hour?
Like 9:20, all of a sudden Lesnar shows up. Just like you have to watch the whole damn show if you're going to see it. Don't just watch the beginning and the end. Watch all 3 hours. They should do that more.
Could happen. Could happen.
So we'll see what happens on Raw, as well as with everything else. Overall, like we said, very, very fun pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
A lot of good matches.
Mm-hmm.
And
well worth checking out.
Definitely well worth the $60. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk more about it. I'm sure we'll talk more about it tomorrow on Raw. And of course, you could chat about it in the comment section on the YouTube page, as well as contacting us on Twitter. Markeia, how can people reach out to you?
You guys can reach me on Twitter at Markeia McCarty. That's MarkeiaMcCarty. Or you can catch me here Wednesday night doing main event with Scott and Tom and Gabby Loren. And then Friday I'll be doing SmackDown with Christian. So any of those times.
I didn't even know that. You're going to be on it this week?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
The next 3 weeks.
News to me. All right. Scott.
You can follow me on Twitter at Curtain Jerks, and you can listen to my comedy wrestling podcast, Curtain Jerks, available on iTunes and SoundCloud, and also On Your Mark. It's a comedy shoot interview show. This week, the special guest is Matt Hardy. It is not to be missed. I think you will thoroughly enjoy it.
Have to watch it. all of them. They've had Matt Hardy, Daivari, John Morrison, Rob Van Dam,
Morrison,
Adam Pearce,
awesome.
Joey Ryan. It's hilarious. Please go and check it out. Tom.
You can find me on Twitter at TomTheCom, and every Wednesday night for main event here with Scott and Markeia and Gabby.
And you can follow me on Twitter at CRosieVOC. And of course, you can check me out Friday nights for SmackDown AfterBuzz. And also, August 3rd, Sunday, if you're in the Palm Desert area, Alpha Omega Wrestling will present their annual Valley Rumble, 30-man Rumble, as well as the Young Bucks will be there, and the great Chavo Guerrero will be wrestling there that night. So, huge show there. If you're in the Palm Desert area, check it out and say hi to me. So thanks so much for tuning in to the Battleground AfterBuzz. For Markeia McCarty, Scott Narver, and Tom Connolly, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.